The $3 billion helicopter. The U.S. deploys its new aerial beast to the Caribbean. Did you know that the United States has deployed a helicopter in the Caribbean that isn't actually a helicopter, costs over $75 million per unit, and can fly twice as fast and 5 times farther than any conventional helicopter? And that this revolutionary hybrid between a helicopter and an airplane is already operating night missions from Puerto Rico to within 100 kilometers of the Venezuelan coast. In this video, we reveal everything about the V-22 Osprey, the most controversial and capable aircraft in the U.S. arsenal, which is now patrolling the Caribbean in an unprecedented show of force. The Boeing V-22 Osprey is one of the most extraordinary military aircraft ever built, and also one of the most controversial. It's not a helicopter, it's not an airplane, it's something else entirely. A tiltrotor that combines the best of both worlds into a single lethal package. The Boeing V-22 Osprey is one of the most extraordinary military aircraft ever built, and also one of the most controversial. It's not a helicopter, it's not an airplane, it's something else entirely. A tiltrotor that combines the best of both worlds into a single lethal package. Imagine a giant helicopter with 2 enormous rotors mounted on its tips of its wings. Now imagine that those rotors can rotate 90 degrees forward, instantly transforming the helicopter into a turboprop airplane. That's the Osprey. It takes off and lands vertically like a helicopter, without needing a runway, but flies forward like an airplane, reaching speeds of up to 500 kilometers per hour. This unique capability makes it an unparalleled tactical insertion platform. The Osprey can take off from the deck of an amphibious assault ship 150 kilometers offshore, cruise over the horizon, land vertically in hostile terrain without a runway, unload 24 fully equipped Marines in seconds, and depart before the enemy can react. No conventional helicopter can do this. The technical specifications are impressive. The Osprey has a wingspan of 14 meters when its rotors are extended. Each rotor measures 11.6 meters in diameter. The aircraft weighs 13,500 kilograms empty and can carry up to 9,000 kilograms of internal cargo or 15,000 kilograms of external cargo. Its operational range exceeds 1,800 kilometers with a single tank of fuel. The V-22 program began in 1981 as a joint project of the Department of Defense. Bell Helicopter and Boeing Helicopters partnered to develop this revolutionary technology. The first prototype flew in 1989, but the path to operational maturity was extremely difficult. Let's pause here to invite you to like and subscribe to channel if you're enjoying the video so far. The Osprey's development was plagued by fatal accidents. Between 1991 and 2000, 4 prototypes crashed, killing 30 people. These disasters nearly canceled the program. Critics argued that the tilt-rotor design was inherently unstable and dangerous. The Marine Corps finally declared the MV-22B operational in 2007. As of July 2025, the United States had acquired 469 V-22s at a total program cost exceeding $3 billion. The cost per unit ranged from $60 million to $75 million. But the controversy never died down. Since 2022, the Osprey has suffered 4 fatal crashes that killed 20 service members. 65 people have died in Osprey accidents throughout the program's history. In 2025, the entire fleet was operating under flight restrictions while safety improvements were implemented. On November 15, 2025, the United States Southern Command published stunning images. MV-22B Ospreys from the 22nd Marine Expeditionary Unit conducting night flight operations from the USS Iwo Jima in the Caribbean Sea. The night vision images showed the Ospreys taking off vertically, their rotors cutting through the darkness. This deployment marks the start of Operation Southern Spear, focused on combating drug trafficking and increasing regional security. But analysts point out that the Ospreys represent much more than a simple anti-narcotics operation. The 22nd MEU embarked on the USS Iwo Jima constitutes an exceptionally capable rapid response force. The unit includes ground, air, and logistics elements that can operate without ground infrastructure. On October 24, 2025, flight trackers documented MV-22B Osprey activity operating from Puerto Rico through from the Caribbean. Some flights were detected within 85 kilometers of Venezuela's Aviation island. On October 28, two V-22 Ospreys were filmed taking off from Trinidad during joint exercises, fueling speculation about a rapid response posture near Venezuela. The Osprey's capabilities are perfectly suited for Caribbean scenarios. It can rapidly transport embassy protection teams, intelligence personnel, medical specialists, or civil affairs units to isolated areas. It can extract civilians if roads or airfields become inaccessible. It can support maritime patrols by delivering interdiction equipment directly to vessels or remote coastlines. Their combination of speed, range, and survivability allows for rapid response to situations requiring precision and tight deadlines. Ospreys can launch from the horizon, avoid predictable corridors, traverse complex coastal terrain, and depart at cruising speed. The simultaneous deployment of Ospreys, F-35s, B-1s, MQ-9 Reaper drones, and the USS Gerald R. Ford aircraft carrier creates an unprecedented integrated military architecture in the Caribbean. The MV-22B Osprey is not simply a transport vehicle. It is a multi-mission platform that is transforming how the U.S. Marines operate. Its versatility encompasses airborne assaults, medical evacuations, combat search and rescue, special forces infiltration, and logistical resupply. In a conflict scenario with Venezuela, the Ospreys would be crucial for multiple operations. They could carry out hostage rescues, extract diplomatic personnel from the embassy in Caracas, insert special operations teams for reconnaissance or sabotage, attack coastal drug facilities, or capture high-value targets. The Osprey's self-deploy capability is extraordinary. It can fly from the United States, can be reached from Europe, South America, or the Caribbean without the need for strategic airlift. This eliminates reliance on deployed units and reduces logistical friction. The Osprey is also revolutionizing disaster response. It can cover long distances without resupply in areas with compromised infrastructure. Range and speed allow for a rapid assessment of the consequences of hurricanes, identifying locations for visits while minimizing interference with relief operations. However, safety concerns remain. Since 2022, 4 fatal accidents have killed 20 military personnel. The Pentagon has restricted flights while implementing upgrades that include new sensors, improved steel quality, and redesigned critical components. The upgrades are scheduled for completion in 2026. In the Caribbean context, the presence of Ospreys operating from amphibious ships and Puerto Rico represents a tactical insertion capability that Venezuela cannot match. Should Washington decide to take military action, the Ospreys would likely be the first aircraft to cross the Venezuelan coast. The V-22 Osprey has proven to be much more than an expensive helicopter. It is a strategic tool that exponentially increases the range and speed of American power projection. And that concludes our analysis of the V-22 Osprey deployed in the Caribbean. If you found it fascinating to discover the capabilities of this revolutionary aircraft and want to continue learning about cutting-edge military technology, naval strategy, and the operations shaping the global balance of power, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. See you in the next video where we'll continue exploring the impressive world of modern military power.